acquired. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Track hit. Penetration. Gotcha. Permission to engage.
Hello, Enemy here. Welcome to Black Friday. Today it looks like World of Tanks has released a surprise guest, a new French medium premium tank, Tier 8, the M4A1 Revalorise. Comes with a garage slot, 1500 gold, and 100% crew for $39.99. Very interesting. Obviously, it's built off the Sherman platform with a improved turret and really nice looking French gun here on it. Is over there in the Tankopedia, as you can see, it's French, medium, etc. You got a crew of 4, commander, gunner, driver, and loader. It does 390 damage. The rate of fire is 4.69, so you can do about 18-28 damage per minute with that. 200 pen for 390 gun. That's really nice. If those of you who run the Soviet line and get the 175 390, I think you'd really appreciate stepping up to 200 pen. With gold, it goes to 259. That's excellent. 0.36 accuracy. Gonna have to work on the aiming time at 2.8, but we can work with that. Engine power, specific power is too bad. 40 kilometers per hour top speed. View range of 390. Very nice. We can definitely do well with that. The whole armor and turret are light as expected with the Sherman, most of the Sherman line. You just need to use that angling, and you can potentially bounce a few shots, but with such a thin armor, you still really are not going to be able to depend on it, I think. But I guess we're going to have to find out. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and get it, and I'll meet you in the garage. Hello, welcome back to Enemy Gaming Tank Reviews. This is the new French M4A1 Revalorise. I have to figure out exactly how to pronounce that. The latest announced just recently, and today's the first day it's available in the market. So we went ahead and snapped that up. It looks really intriguing. It's definitely going to be a plus if you run the French line like I do, because sheer lack of tanks in it. You don't have as many as the other lines, but the big thing is you have these mediums are just a few, and I have the CDC, so that's great for training. But I got my lore. I'm actually ready to buy the Bat Chat. I can buy it anytime now, almost. I just need to get grinded out a little bit more, and I'll be ready to buy it. I probably could use free XP if I so desired. I also am looking at the AMX30 and the AMX30B, trying to get that line. I just haven't concentrated on it, so this is a great pickup if you are in the French line and you're looking to train all these mediums and even these lower ones. The G1R, the SAR 42, actually both are great tanks. So to have a trainer for those is really going to be nice. So let's go back. We got obviously the big gun here. That's, the French guns are always interesting, but this is definitely for a Sherman tank, and I've got a lot of the different Sherman variants. This is going to be very interesting because we got 105 caliber. That's 200 pen with 390 average damage, going up to 250 with gold and 480 with HE. 0.36 accuracy. Okay, so your aiming time is 2.8. You have to keep that in mind. You usually balance off the big guns with a little bit longer aiming time. So it looks very interesting. To give you an idea, what I'm trying to talk about here, let's see, medium tanks. This might do it if I look for tiers 5 and 6 maybe, and get rid of the premium for every tank. So here's the different ones we're looking at. Sherman, that's on the M4 line, and that the gun I run on it. Interesting, the 6-pounder, because it's so fast. It actually does a really good job. A little secret of mine. So the Sherman Firefly. This is maybe more in line regular M4 lines. We got obviously the Firefly gun on it. and you've got the 76 caliber. It's faster, but it's 171, 150, 239 pen, and 150 again. So you have actually it's even less accurate than the new French gun. The aiming time is faster, so that's one of them. Then of course I have my original M4 Sherman. That one I carry the derp gun on it. Um, those of you who've ran it, you probably know all about it. It's going to have the 53 pen, but 410 damage. Very inaccurate, 0.55, 2.5 aiming time, but it can create a lot of fun when you learn how to use it right. I got my first star on it, so it works pretty good. Anyway, getting back to our newfound friend. Let's do it this way. We'll find it quickly. So you buy it in the premium shop today. I'm not sure how long it's going to be there. If this is going to be a premium, permanent premium tank, you get the 4 crew members. That's nice. It's not why I purchased it to get the crew members. Purchased it for the intent of using some of my other crews, regular crews, for training, but still nice to have. If you are going to keep these crew members, and since they're 100%, I'll keep them, I suppose. You might want to go ahead and set their skills and start training them, and make sure you always click Accelerate Crew Training on all your premium tanks. You want to get that accomplished because you want to use them for training. Um, let's see, we looked at the gun, the turret, 390 view range, 63 armor. You're probably not going to bounce very much, so you want to be careful about that. 460 horsepower engine, 750 radio, that's good. Let's see what's available for the modules. Okay, well, what? Well, the first thing you're going to want is always get improved ventilation. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. You always want that extra 5. You'd be a fool not to. And with a gun that's this good, but it's a little bit slow on the reload, there's the tank gun rammer. Oh, it's on sale today, so Black Friday purchase, I guess. So there we go. Got the. Those are no-brainers. Every one of my tanks that I can, those are the 2 things I put on first. And then it comes down to looking at the other options. So what do you got? Camouflage net. Well, okay, you could sit back and snipe with it, and that makes a lot of sense. A wet ammo rack, I haven't ran it yet, so I don't know if it gets ammo racked. I've never bought coiled. I did. I actually tried it once or twice. It didn't work very well. I had it on my ELC once, so thinking that maybe I could absorb some of the shocks from going so fast. It didn't work. Medium spall liner. You're in a medium. You shouldn't be hanging around long enough. I know this is going to be more of a sniping tank because of its lack of armor, but I frequently end up running them a little bit harder than that. Again, uh, binocular telescope. Well, you got a view range of 390 already. And actual says 398. I suppose for my crew it's getting a buff, and I haven't even trained them yet. So I don't think you really need that. Coated optics, maybe. It really filling your tanks with CO2 and toolbox are probably not going to be helpful for this tank. So really it comes down to the enhanced gun lane drive and the vert stabs. And really, when it comes down to it, if you have a tank that allows vert stabs, always get them. The GLD is a good purchase, but there's just nothing like the vert stabs. Once you get rolling with those, you'll really appreciate it. So that's that. Let's see. I assume that's just the standard French camouflage is available. What do they give you on this? 3%. Okay, so you got the winter camouflage. You got the different summer camouflages. So I'll have to pick out which one I like. As I've said in some of my other videos, I heavily recommend the camo. This 3% that you're about to pick up for putting camo on your tank is worth it. As I've said in other videos, we live and die by it's something you should definitely get. It's got some nice lines. It does have some angling, so I know it doesn't have much in the way of hull armor. It's only 50 on the front. What's the depression angle of this gun? Is it listed yet? No, it's not listed yet in my mods, so it doesn't show it. I'll have to figure out what the depression is, if it's any good. At any rate, this is the M4A1 Revalorise. It's the new French Tier 8 medium tank. I'm going to go ahead and take it out into the battlefield, finish configuring it, and see what we can do with it. So, see you in battle.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, well, we're spawning in now in Prokofka. We're going to be on the south side. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with this new M4A1 tank. Let's see, should I go the hill? You know, this is a medium. It's got thin armor, maybe, but I better not. Let's go the one line instead. I think I'll be more useful over here on the one line. I think check out my gun here, get it ready. I think I'll be able to do a lot more damage over here because it's a medium, it's got thin skin. I doubt I can bounce much. I'm familiar with the Sherman platform you just saw. I've got a number of them. I've got stars on most of them for at least the first service star, so or mark of excellence. So I'm familiar with this platform. I know what it can do. I think I'll do best on the one line. I don't think I have the speed. Although it's going pretty good. It's moving at a pretty good pace right now. I just don't. I'm not going to be one of those fast mediums that can get out into the midfield there around the 4-5 line that you see on the mini-map. I don't think I'm going to do good on the hill. Maybe I've done that with my M4 Sherman. You can get onto that hill and you can do some damage with the depression and the derp gun. But I think that I'll do best over here. So let's just go over here and we're going to camp out here at this bush. Let's see what kind of trouble. Wow, we're down one tank already. This tank looks really nice. As you can see, it's the M4 platform. The body is clearly M4. The turret is clearly new and different. The French put this on with mounting that ridiculously nice gun on it. Can't wait to see how this goes. Again, this is my first match in it. I've never driven it before. Just trying to get a feel for this tank. Trying to be a little cautious. Move up. Okay, well, yeah, there's projected scouts in the midfield. I don't think I have much of an angle on them. We'll move up here. No, not really. Okay, so there's a Tiger, a 112, a Tiger P. Let's see. Okay, first shot ever. Let's see how this does. Aim. Nice. That was exactly where I aimed it. I hope I can continue to get that kind of accuracy out of this gun. And did 381 damage. The Tiger P's already unspotted. Can I get a nope. Tiger 1's already dead. Man, he didn't last long. So we're down a couple tanks. We've got 12, they got 14 left. Let's see what's gonna happen next. We got those lights in the midfield. Probably terrorizing that T-29. Oh, here we go. Nope. He's going too fast. I don't want to take a shot. However, let's see. Is he going to settle for just a second? Boom. 396. That was good. So far, that's 2 shots, 2 hits. Excellent accuracy. What do we got here? No, you see, you're definitely going to bounce this on the 112. That turret, I have a 112. The turret is really hard to crack. You really want to shoot the body. The front end is actually a lot easier to pen than some people find it. If you can get underneath that, like that. That's what you need. If you can get right there, you can pen him. Okay, let's see. This should go... No, stop moving. Let me hit you. Ah! He was twisting. I got his tracks. Come on, can I get in there? Wow. That was fully aimed in and it missed? Where did the RNG send it? Okay, so, as with all tanks, you're going to have a few misses here and there. Oh shoot, okay, I've been spotted. Yeah, there's the Tiger P. The T-37's shooting HE at me? Really? That's not a good idea, T-37 driver. I don't know what you were thinking. Ooh, I dodged just in time, already missed me. Okay. Kill the scout. Always a good plan. That way he can't ratchet out. Oh, bounced one off the T-37. You see, because I'm wiggling my front end a little bit, trying to specifically do that. Like I said, I have ran this platform before. If you can get that angled on your nose, you can sometimes bounce a few. I'm also trying to make sure that the other arty didn't hit me. T-37, do I have any angle on him? Not really. That's not going to be a good idea to shoot at him and give my position away. So, trying to grab these bushes. I'm trying to be aggressive. Unfortunately, we're down 6 to... Oh, jeez. My team is ruined and getting ruined. 6 to 11. This team is definitely not very good. Miss. Maybe I should actually try aiming a little more carefully. See, they're just camping there, and I mean, that's what this is about. I'm not upset at them. It's just they have the fortune of being able to just camp this out. We're down 5 and 11 now. At STA1. He's their top player. Let's see. Got him.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Can I get this T-37?
Critical hit.
Critical. How does he bounce that? Oh, Tiger P got me. Shoot. No. Oh, no. There's a 122-44 of the Tiger P. Bounced the T-37 with APCR. Maybe that... Oh, Tiger P. Duh. That Tiger P, give him credit, is just sitting back there using his tank to snipe, and that's really what a Tiger P is good for.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I see. That didn't work. Let's see.
We didn't even scratch them.
Okay, let me try aiming this a little bit more carefully this time instead of snapshots. About there should do it. Come on, reload. Boom. Okay. Nothing better than actually aiming in nicely. So I'm going to turn around and try to go back here to cover the cap. Oh, God, great. Now here they come. I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Enemy is hit. Track hit.
Hey, I bounced the Tiger P. Bounced the 122-44. Oh, am I going to get reloaded in time? Nope.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Nope. Didn't get reloaded. Well, good match, actually. Let's go back to the end screen and see what it looks like. Hello, and welcome back to the battle results screen. I know that was a loss, but it's my first battle with the tank. Thought I'd share this one, even though it's a loss, because I think it did really, really well. The XVM chance to win was 46%, so it was kind of an uphill battle from the start. But the M4A1 performed really surprisingly better than I expected. I felt it was fast, it was maneuverable, the turret moves really nicely. I've ran a lot of these Sherman platform tanks, and I'm used to it, and I was able to actually surprisingly pick up a couple of bounces. 5 for 390 damage block, which is really surprisingly good, especially considering how thin the front end is. Let's see, I did 2285 damage with 7 penetrations. Really surprisingly well. It does an excellent job. Definitely pours in lots of damage. I think, led my team with 3 kills and 2285 damage. Closest was the T-29 Heavy. I guess I was outdone by the STA-1, and their M4A1 got me by a little bit more damage. He fired 11 hits, 7 pens, 11 for 17, and what was mine? 11 for 7. So really, it's just RNG is the only difference. We both got 11 hits for 7 penetrations. Of course, I bounced a few shots away, and I think I just noticed that he was hit twice and both penned, whereas I was hit 7 times at 5 non-penetrations. So it did bounce some shots, like I said. He didn't. Maybe my positioning maybe was just a little bit more lucky. Um, did pretty good. 46,000 credits, 675 experience. Again, I know it's a loss, but is excellent credit production really. So I was really impressed with that. I thought it was pretty good. And I did run one more battle right after that one, and I know that I'm recording this later, but it was a victory. I didn't show it to you because it was just really walkover. It wasn't even worth watching. Just rolled. It was a 61% chance to win, and they played like it. I bounced once off this object 704, and then I hit him for 425 when he turned broadside. Kind of a mistake on his part, but I guess he was busy with all the mediums who were swarming him. Got a low for one hit for 455, and that's about it. That was all my production because I was too busy trying to catch up with some of the fast mediums in there. Still got 2182 experience on that, 40,000 credits. Let's see, I think you can see here I was way down the pack because I couldn't catch up. The Pershing and the Type 59 and the T-54-81 were just rushing out on the, and I couldn't even keep up with them half the time. So it was an excellent tank. This just wouldn't show you really good what it did. It only gave me 847 WN8 because I couldn't keep up with them. But on the one I just showed you, I know it was a defeat, but 38 to 38 WN8 for a single round. You can't ask for more. I mean, it just did an excellent job. I did put my lore crew in it. They're trained up. I just have been trying to work them up in preparation for getting the bat chat. Until recently, the French line only had the very few mediums. Now it has these extra three, which is really nice. But again, there wasn't much in the way until they gave out the CDC to actually train any of them. So now with the M4A1, you have another trainer. So with two of them that you can train your French crews on, I look forward to being able to get this Lorraine crew topped out. I'm getting close to being able to upgrade them to the bat chat. Not sure what I'll do with the Lorraine afterwards because I don't. It's not my favorite tank. It does a really good job right up until you have to reload. I get 4,000 damage a lot of the time in it, so it does an excellent job. But getting back to the subject here, M4A1, excellent purchase. Cannot stress this enough. You definitely will be happy with it if you purchase this. It does a really surprisingly good job. That gun is just excellent. It just pens right through people. It's very accurate, as you may have noticed. So please leave your comments below. I hope to hear from you. If you have anything that you'd like to hear about or like me to show you, I'd be happy to respond. Um, Give me your likes if you can. I'd really appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more videos soon. So thanks a lot. I'll see you out on the battlefield. Good day.